What's up, guys? How you guys doing? You guys good? How you guys liking the Chinook? I love this helicopter. I know that a lot of people have said that they're having problems with the Chinook. I just wanted to give you a little tip. Whenever you cold start the Chinook, the system select switch is always on off. It must be set to both whenever you start flying, or else that's when you're going to run into problems with it. Okay. Now, I usually start my Chinook as a hot start, but I know a lot of people like to go ahead and cold start the Chinook. I just wanted to let you know about the system select switch. That must be set to both for it to fly correctly. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and go over what I do to start the Chinook, because I'll get it mixed up. I'll get the words mixed up and everything else. So if you see something I'm doing wrong, just let me know. Double checking. Goes on. Alright. Left engine to ground intent. Start my left engine. Waiting for the NGs to go ahead and read 12. Let it go. That should start the blades. Waiting for my left engine NG to read 55. Then I can start with the right engine. Alright. Right engine to ground detent. Start button. 12 release. Waiting for that to reach 55. All right. Now, changing him to flight. And I should read 100, 101, which it does. Now in the code start video, it tells me to go ahead and hit all these buttons. I don't know why, but I do. Turn that off. And my generators. P off. Can turn these off. Double check. Turn that off. All right, we're good to go. Let's go pick up the cargo. The thing that I have to remind myself is that this is an early access module. Shit, it was released 2 days ago. In the changelog, ED said that some things have not been implemented yet. That's well understood. But it did take me about an hour to find out how to release sling loading cargo. In the manual, there are instructions of us going to the overhead panel, and then you go to the cargo hook section, and then setting the hook select to mid, and then set the master reset to arm in order for us to use the cargo release button that you set up on your HOTAS. Well, that didn't work out for me. The only thing that I found out to release cargo is in options, you go to cargo hook emergency release all switch, and I set that up on a button on my throttle to open close, and then I chose cargo hook emergency release all switch, and I also set that up on a button on my throttle to on or off. Now, the cargo. Some cargo, when you sling load it, and then you try to put that cargo down, will either explode on contact, or they'll not land correctly, or they'll immediately destroy themselves by braking when you try to land it. From what I read, the same thing happens with other helicopters as well. But I do not sling load as much as I should. There's also the 0866A mod that you can download that will give you an extra file of Vietnam assets. One of them is a little bird that you can sling load. But when I try to sling load it, it would just immediately start swinging back and forth and would not stop. So I chose an ISO container. I do not think that's a part of DCS core, but the weight is 4,500 kilograms, so it was the heaviest thing that I can carry. There's no damage, either picking it up or delivering it, no damage at all. But there was no one in my ears saying that the load is swinging back and forth or the load is steady. I'm just saying. Now, I know that the Chinook has 3 hooks, but only the middle one is working. I found out the sling load in the Chinook is like every helicopter that DCS has that can sling load. All you have to do is hover over the cargo for about 2 or 3 seconds. The helicopter will drop a line and hook up the cargo. But, just like I said, this is early access. I'm pretty sure ED is working on it. Now, landing the cargo. There's no other views other than the pilot co-pilot at this time of me doing this video. So putting the cargo down where it is supposed to go is very hard for me, especially in single player. Unless ED comes up with something that will show anybody who plays single player like I do, where we can see the cargo and still fly. Kind of like the Mi-8 will give you a view through the left window of where the cargo is. In the Chinook, all I can do is look at my feet where the glass cockpit is to see where I may be, just like I do in the Huey. So, it is hard for me to know where I am. But on this one, I didn't do too bad for the location that it should be at. Not too bad at all. I wanted you guys to know that if you like helicopters, and if you like the logistics side of helicopters, this is a must-have. Yes, there are a lot of things that still need to be implemented. Being able to do a fat cow mission where the CH-47 is the fart, where you can refuel and rearm, that's one of them. But I will be honest, I think things will be a lot better with every update that we get on this helicopter. I just wanted to give you a couple of tips of what I found out with this helicopter. This was not a tutorial at all, just some things that work for me. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. You guys have a good day.